Here.
Something screwed up.
Yep. Okay.
Were we recording?
Sound went away for a second. No, we're recording.
Do you have anything to say about the picture of you and Willie?
Oh, that's us. Me and Willie behind us.
Me without a hat.
Yeah. Yeah. Bob just informed us the sound was working for a second, but it's back on. So I think we're working. Yeah, it looks good now. We are all good in the neighborhood.
It's just because we were eating. That's why.
Yeah, we want to hear us chewing, I guess. So let's jump.
I do have an observation about Bob at the party.
What? What is it?
It was cold in that room.
Oh yeah, he had cocoa nibs that night.
Did he really? Barrel aged? They probably were barrel aged, weren't
That's
they?
why my mom and dad hung their coat when they got there.
And your mom was wearing a parka, and your dad was wearing like his old army jacket. Marine jacket. I'm sorry.
That's awesome. I gotta love it. Gotta love it. So well, let's go to the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, you are so full of crap. You're 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and you got hardly a speck of athletic ability. And you hung in with the best college football team in the land for 2 years. And you're also going to walk out of here with a degree from the University of Notre Dame.
In the field, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money! You love this black man! I love black people! I love black people!
Either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals, as football guys.
I thought you told me he was solid muscle.
Well, he's much stronger than he looks. I want you to go get some kids.
Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life.
Foosball. You playing the foosball behind my back? The only reason I'm doing it so I can go to school. School? You going to school? Ah! I'm sorry.
Football is life.
So this past week, week 11, is finishing up tonight on Monday Night Football. But this past week, we had some games, some big games, some good games, some upsets we talked earlier. Last Thursday night, the game to kick off the week was the Patriots go into Atlanta and hang a goose egg on the Falcons, 25-0. The Patriots moved to 7-4, and they are one game out with a big game coming up this week against the Tennessee Titans. Correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, the underdog Tennessee Titans now.
Underdog Titans at Foxborough. Bill Belichick has climbed back to the top of the mountain, playing good defense, running ball. Mac Jones playing pretty well. So they're playing good team ball. I like what they're doing. Any observations from that game? Or the Falcons just didn't look. I mean, too many turnovers in that game. Yep.
Mac Jones now has 2 wins in the Falcon Stadium since December of 2020. Matt Ryan has 0.
Ooh,
ouch!
That's a fun fact.
I was thinking when I was watching that game, I was thinking, does Matt Ryan need to go somewhere else?
Could he be that quarterback that needs a change of scenery just to get
he seems so frustrated.
Yeah.
His offensive line is doing nothing for him. Nobody's getting over him for him. I think he's probably still a good quarterback.
They have no running game.
How would you know if he was still a good quarterback? There's nothing there.
It's going to be tough being at the top of the mountain.
How about Green Bay next year?
He's a tough dude. Yeah, I'd take him. If Rodgers is leaving, I'd take Matt Ryan in a heartbeat.
If the Bears had a team that was set to win, I'd take Matt Ryan in a heartbeat. I mean, if they didn't have a quarter like Fields there, but if they had a team they had a team that could win, I would take him. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I was thinking through the teams who would, because he'd probably want to go to a contender.
Well, he'd have to. How about Seattle if they lose? Well, Seattle's not that good either, though. Seattle's team is.
They got to get rid of, Pete.
I think they're done. I think they're both going to be gone.
Yeah,
Pete and Russell.
That was my thought driving to work today. If Pete Carroll leaves, they're going to be Peteless in Seattle.
Well, it's an interesting. I mean, we can maybe do it a different week, but if it is the end of that era, like talk about disappointing eras with a coach and quarterback. A lot of people brought up like Sean Payton and Breeze only having 1 Super Bowl, Russell and Carroll only having 1. You know, like, well, who are some of those others?
Anybody in Rodgers?
Anybody not named Tom Brady?
Right.
Well, Tom Brady comes in. No
Think
matter
about
who
it.
the
I
coach
just
is.
think about it. Just like, is it disappointing to just have the one title when you have the coach quarterback combo like that, like Peyton and Breeze and Russell and Carroll and
It's come true in the last 10 years. When you pay a quarterback lots of money, your team suffers from that.
Yeah.
You very rarely have a team with a high paid quarterback.
But all those teams were right there, Scott. That's
but I'm
the
saying
thing.
that's the difference. They're there, but and to be honest, Seattle should have 2 Super Bowls.
Seattle, if they didn't throw the stupidest interception
right.
in the history of the NFL,
if they ran the ball there with Marshawn Lynch, who at the time was the best between the tackle running back in football, hands down.
He would have pounded somebody in the face and scored a touchdown.
He would have drove someone to the goalpost.
Yeah, he would have AJ Dillon them.
He would have ate their Skittles.
He would have ate their or their kneecaps.
That too.
So next on the list, we'll like I said, we'll cut to the chase of some of these games that were no big deal, but it's a big deal. Bills go to Buffalo and win 41-15. Buffalo just looked out of sorts, like they weren't ready to play in the Colts. Frank Reich just they played well. They're running the ball really well right now. They're playing good defense. That's a key to, and they have a quarterback in Carson Wentz who can win games and manage games for you enough to win games, and sometimes it can lead you if you need them. So, but they run the ball really well. That's the key right now. When you got a guy like Jonathan Taylor playing at the level he's playing at, who, as you said earlier, could be is in the running for MVP right now, I think.
He is now.
Yeah, he is just he is a difference maker right now, and that's a huge thing with him.
Last year at this time, I petitioned for Derrick Henry to be the MVP. And I know when running backs don't get the unless you're Adrian Peterson.
It was tough last year though, because you had guys, you had Kyler Murray and you had Rodgers, and you had a lot of this year. The quarterback right now they keep naming is Brady right now. He's the guy at the top of the list still, and it's the quarterbacks are kind of evened out right now. There's not a guy that stands out in front of everybody right this minute.
If I had a vote, it'd be Jonathan Taylor right now over Tom Brady.
Yeah, I think I'd have to. Yeah, it'd be tight. I mean,
JT,
it's incredible what he's done, especially the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Bears, Ravens. Ravens going to Chicago with what's his name?
Tyler Snoop
No.
Huntley.
Oh, Snoop. Yeah, Snoop. Win 16-13. Bears score with a minute 40 left. And then Ravens come down with 25 seconds left and score a touchdown to win the game. So they scored 14 points in the last minute 40, and before that they had combined for what? 13,
yeah,
something like that. So it was actually, to be honest, being a Bear fan, it was a good game. The last 5 minutes was entertaining. It was kind of boring before that, but it was entertaining. So Bears dropped to I believe 3-7, and the Ravens move up to, I don't have the standings here. What are the Ravens now?
NFC standings.
Oh, they're actually in first place.
They're hanging.
They're in first of the NFC North, AFC North.
That's crazy.
Browns Lions 13-10. Browns escape with a victory over the Lions, playing tough again. Once again, that'll be the Bears' first loss this Thursday. Kind of interesting thing happened in that game. Lions offensive lineman was given a penalty during a timeout because it says something about Javian Clowney's mom.
Are you serious?
Yes, supposedly. And and it was a drive. They were moving the ball. The Lions got knocked out, and they had to kick a field goal. Got a 15-yard personal foul for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Come on.
Those referees have big ears.
Yeah, that's a problem.
This is not our father's NFL. If you can't say something about somebody's mom.
I was going to put ugly on the referees again because of that call. And also, there was a call in the Cowboy game where they overturned a call and they were all looking up the big screen, which you're not allowed to do. And in the Bear game, Willie saw this under 2 minutes. Darnell Mooney caught a ball, elbow inbounds. They showed the replay. They didn't go to replay. Bears had a call, and that was one timeout. I'm not going to blame Nagy for. He had to burn a timeout because they thought they were going to replay it, and they didn't.
They didn't even look at it. He
it.
came down with his
elbow. Yeah, Willie even said, because I'm a Bear fan, so Willie, what do you think? He goes, they should review that for sure. And everybody was stunned about it. Also in that same game, after a timeout, the Ravens snapped the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And the rest blow. Then after the quarterback catches the ball, they blow the whistle to start the play. The Bears are all standing around. They get 10 yards for the play.
Right.
True story.
Wow.
And then the ref didn't stop the play. No, you got to go on our whistle. No, let them play. And there was all the Bears standing around going,
yeah.
Right.
They were like, what?
Like the linemen weren't set. They were all standing there waiting.
They were like, how they wait to get in their stance. Like, the whistle blows, let's go.
Poor refereeing.
That's not even a call. That's game control.
That's right.
That's all it is.
I mean, that's how much people paid attention. Even the drunk guys in front of us.
Yeah, they knew. They're like, replay! Knocked the ref's phone out of his hand.
my gosh.
That was a good one. That was awesome. So next one here, we got the Texans Titans. Another upset. Texans go into Tennessee and win 22-13. Ryan Tannehill, 4 interceptions. Packers lose at Minnesota 34-31 in a good football game, as I was told. Back and forth pretty much the whole game. Vikings jumped out to a big lead and the Packers got back on them. So
yeah, they were Vikings were up
23-7 maybe?
Yeah.
27 or 21 or
yeah, they were up. I think they were up 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
I got some little stats in both of those games. If you're
Well,
interested.
the one thing that I thought of when the Packers threw the huge play to MVS, the touchdown with 2 minutes left, I'm like, they didn't
Too
give
much time.
too much time. It was a 13-second drive because it was the only play, and I'm like, they gave him too much time. And then of course we miss our opportunity on 2 interceptions. But whatever. What's your stat?
Oh, so you talked about that Houston game in Houston, Tennessee for a brief moment. So entering play, the Texans had not scored a touchdown in each of their last 4 road games. That was tied with 5 other teams for the longest such streak since the NFL merger in 1970. And then with Rodgers, he made his 200th career start. Did you know that?
Mm.
He's the 13th quarterback in Super Bowl era to make 200 career regular season starts. His 428 passing touchdowns and entering Sunday are the most of any QB in NFL history through 200 starts. Drew Brees previously held the record with 394. So, yeah. Well, he would wash his hair.
And what's up with his toe?
I am starting to feel he's got a little LeBron in him though.
Oh, a little.
He wants you to he's like, because we're starting turf toe.
LeBron is jealous.
I'm going to tell you right now.
LeBron is jealous.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Rodgers.
It's not worse than turf toe. Turf toe is such a debilitating injury that you can barely walk on it and stuff. He couldn't plan. He couldn't throw. He was.
Devont. That's actually.
Why does anybody care that he played a great game?
That's disrespectful to Devontae Adams, who missed like 4 weeks with turf toe, and everybody thought he was tough for coming back after 4 weeks of it.
Yeah.
And it's worse than he's
I understand he's not cutting as much. And
well, he had
moves.
a couple. He ran he had 25 rushing yards. He's running downfield, sliding.
I don't know if I don't know if I believe him as much as it's
COVID toe. That's what that was the news today. I was like, because there supposedly is a condition. People have COVID and months later, or even weeks later, whatever. There's this toe condition that they have. It's like an irritated toe. It gets purple and.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Look it up.
Hey, Sparky, look that up for us. COVID toe.
COVID toe.
Okay, so let's move on from COVID toe. And Dolphins sneak by the Jets 24-17 in New York.
There's COVID toe right there.
Eagles getting hot at the right time. Eagles win 40-29, looking pretty good right now. Are they going to catch the Cowboys? I don't know. Cowboys had a rough game yesterday, but Chiefs are actually playing really good right now. Again, kind of. Yeah, pretty good. But Saints, Eagles look like they're kind of playing good football under a new first-year head coach. So we'll see. Any fun facts?
I think the Eagles are going to compete for the playoffs now. I from the get-go, I said they're going to be what was the word I said? Kind of a feisty team, like they're going to give people trouble. But I think Hurts is playing better than a lot of people thought he.
Yeah,
and it's just like there's a lot of good things going on that team from what I could see. We're just watching the highlights.
It's kind
I think Dallas will probably still win that division.
It's the right number for a quarterback. I mean, you think about it, it's about 14 games in of his career, 15, 16 started getting it. So it works. I mean,
and there's your hope for Fields that he could be like that.
Yeah,
but there's not enough around him.
Yeah,
like
I mean, to be honest, I feel like doesn't have much either. They got Devontae Smith, which he's coming around too. He's playing good
last
now.
4 or 5 weeks.
Their running game is decent. I guess Jalen Hurts probably is a little better. But yeah, you're right. We'll see. We'll see. A change of coach. Problem with changing a coach, if the Bears do it, which they're going to, it's going to be another learning process for the guy. You don't want to do it, but whatever.
Yes, Jay Cutler.
Yeah, Jay Cutler,
friend of the show.
Didn't he have 5 different coordinators,
something
or
like
4
that.
different in 5 years, or something like that?
Cowboys, I got a little something here. Micah Parsons is the first player with 60 tackles and 8 sacks in the team's first 10 games of the season since Terrell Suggs in 2013.
He is your rookie of the year.
He is also the first player with 60 tackles and 8 sacks in the first since 10,000. I'm repeating myself. Sorry.
It'll be between him and Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, I think this is Diggs' second year. I believe so.
Trayvon Diggs' rookie year, I thought.
No, it's second year. Diggs was with him last year.
So where was he last year?
In Dallas.
Didn't do much in Dallas.
Well, he was a rookie, and they weren't good. They're better defense. I'm almost positive it's his second year, Trayvon Diggs.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Washington beats the Panthers and Cam Newton's comeback 27-21. 49ers beat the Jaguars 30-10. Bengals go to the Las Vegas and beat the Raiders 32-13.
The only bright point in that whole game for the Raiders was Darren Waller, who had his 12th career 100-yard receiving game. That's third most by any tight end since he made the debut in 2015. Travis Kelce has 27 and the Gronk has 14.
The Gronk. Cowboys Chiefs, as Willie brought up, Chiefs win 19-9.
Nine times.
Nine times. Nine.
How many times?
Nine
19.
times.
19.
9 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 times.
That's the final score of the Chiefs game. 19-9.
Are the Chiefs back?
They
with 19
You know why
points.
they were good yesterday is because their defense played really well against a good offense.
And here's a little defensive stat. Chiefs defense this season, first 7 games, 8 sacks, 7 turnovers. Last 4 games, 11 sacks, 8 turnovers.
And the thing they said talking yesterday, Frank Clark can play a lot inside yesterday. They're moving around more, using him differently. So maybe that's and Spagnuolo is a good coordinator. He'll figure it out. When he figures out what he's doing, he's pretty solid at moving guys and putting them in the right spot. But it's all about talent. And Frank Clark's a pretty good talent.
So I think this might have had a lot to do with Kansas City's win yesterday. So Patrick Mahomes averaged 5.4 air yards per attempt against the Cowboys. That's the second lowest average of his career in a game. He's attempted at least 15 passes. And despite the barrage of the short throws, he still was pressured 49% of his dropbacks.
Well, I think they're learning to get it out quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the thing.
The Chiefs through their first 10 games were 6-4 this year. The last time they were 6-4 through the first 10 games, they won the Super Bowl. Will they do it again?
Cardinals go to Seattle, beat the Seahawks 23-13, and Colt McCoy led Cardinals. Kyler Murray missed another game, and the question I have is Kyler Murray, is he really coming back? Since today the Cardinals did sign Trace McSorley off the Baltimore Ravens practice squad, so that's kind of interesting to me, but we will see where that takes us.
It's really.
Yep,
for sure. It kind of reminds me of last year, the second half of the season.
Yeah,
he was hurt.
He's injury prone, man. I said that before. It's hard to, I picked him in fantasy league, but and he gets big, and when he gets beat up, even when he plays, when he's injured, he doesn't play as well. And right. I when I say that, people are like, "Well, he's injured." Well, as quarterbacks go out there and play hurt and still put up numbers, and still are. He just goes directly out because he runs. He likes to run and throw, not just throw. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's decent in the pocket, but he's a guy who likes to be on his feet, moving around and stuff. So I don't know.
The Cardinals are 6-0 on the road with all those wins coming by double digits. Oh. So they're the 4th team in NFL history to win 6 straight on the road by double digits within the season, and the 3rd team to do it in their first 6 road games. So.
Okay,
something's right for him.
One of the most entertaining games I thought was the Steelers-Chargers last night on Sunday Night Football.
It was good.
I wish I could have stayed up for it, but I heard it was awesome.
Yeah, it
was great.
Yeah, Chargers come back after being. I'm sorry, the Steelers came back after being down, and then the Chargers actually finished them off. I thought they were going to lose another game.
Mm-hmm.
They were close in, but they actually won a close game. But good for them.
Steelers put up 24 points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it was a good football game. Roethlisberger looked vintage Roethlisberger in that 4th quarter. And Herbert, though, he played well almost pretty much the whole game. Although Steelers did get a block punt and they get a tip pick, both inside the 10 that ended up. So that was some points.
Too bad Eckler didn't do much.
Yeah, Eckler, he's washed. He's a flash in the pan, Eckler.
Yeah, I was switching between that and curling. Men's curling.
Really?
U.S. championships were on to see who goes to Beijing.
I would have stuck with
John Schuster.
Oh, I actually seen a thing from that they got it so close with the other team that they had to bring the measuring thing out from the center.
Oh yeah,
and the U.S. was closer, so they brought it to the middle.
Yep.
Oh, sounds incredible.
What channel was that on? ESPN?
NBC Sports.
No, the Olympic channel.
Oh, that's right, the Olympic channel.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it sounds so good.
It was good
watching that.
You liked curling
hard
when you did it.
I was on my way to the Olympic team, but elbow injury.
Yeah, I know.
Kept slipping and falling on the ice.
I wonder if women are really good at curling.
They are.
Yeah.
Just because of the sweeping motion.
Oh boy!
Wow, what a sexist
is it that seat?
jerk.
Is it that seat? It must be.
Gotta be. Racism, sexism.
Yeah, it's coming out in you.
So let's all want to do our picks real quick while we're on the NFL. NFL.
How do we do that
NFL.
again?
Let me
It's
get
on
there
our
real
phone.
quick.
Yeah, on our phone. Yeah.
Okay.
So week 12 will kick off with we got 3 Thursday games, 2 day games, 1 night game. We got the Bears visiting Detroit, Raiders visiting the Cowboys, and the Bills visiting the Saints. So let's start off with the top of the yes.
All 6 teams playing on Thanksgiving lost yesterday.
So that means 3 of them are going to win.
We'll see. Maybe there could be 3 ties.
The 0-0 in Detroit. So let's start off with the Bears visiting the Lions. Lions plus 3.5, and I'm going to stick with what I said for a while. I'm going to take the Lions plus the points at home. I'm taking the Lions.
I think Dan Campbell's given everything he's got in that game. National TV game, big game for the Lions. Go out there and show them what they can do.
Seeing that you guys are all taking the Lions, and all I've heard all day today was that the Lions are going to win, blah, blah, blah. Nagy's going to get fired. I'm taking the Bears.
Good choice, probably.
Yeah, this is an easy one for me. Lions.
Okay, next game. Raiders visit Dallas. Dallas, 7-point favorites at home against the Raiders. Short week. Vegas got to travel there after a bad loss at home. I know the Cowboys lost, but their game wasn't as bad. I'm going to go with the Cowboys giving the 7.
They still them boys. I'm taking them.
Yeah.
Derek Carr.
Well, we're waiting.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Okay. Next game. Buffalo goes to New Orleans for the night game. The pumpkin pie eating game. Will we eat pumpkin, right?
Yes.
Or I'm making
the crumble.
That's right.
Pumpkin pie.
I'm making an apple pie cheesecake.
Oh, wow.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
No, you're going to have to shut the front door because I might be over.
Crumble cookie my ass.
Thought you'd never ask.
So who do you like? Bills giving 4.5 to the Saints at home.
The Bills suck.
The Saints. Okay. Bills suck. I have to say this. I think right now the Saints are just not playing well at quarterback, and that's their problem right now. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to see it's hard for me to pick against the Bills going there, I guess. I know it's a road game for them, but I think this is a business trip for them. I think they really have to win this game, and I think I'm taking the Bills.
You know what I heard today? Somebody was talking about the Bills and said that they play well against the finesse type of offenses, and they play like crap against the offenses that just pound you. So what are the Saints?
Finesse.
And Kamara
Kamara might be out again.
I'm taking the Bills.
Taysom Hill is going to be, I guarantee there's going to be a lot of Taysom
Well,
Hill.
his big contract that he's
I saw
renegotiated.
$95 million.
Yeah.
You know what the Bills always do, though? They always circle the wagons.
They do circle the wagon. Nobody does like the Buffalo Bills. Willie?
Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay, start of Sunday, we got Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Pretty big game. The Cincinnati continue to beat up on their division and win this game. They're favored by 4.5
at Cincinnati.
Yep,
Cincinnati.
God, you would think maybe that momentum that they had from last night, but I still feel like Cincinnati is a better team. I'm taking them.
Okay,
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Bungles.
Steelers.
Tampa Bay, big game, nice game on the schedule there. That's a good one to watch. Tampa at Indy. 2.5-point favorites, the Buccaneers. But this is a team, the Buccaneers, who can stop the run. They are a good run defense, and wow, that's pass interference if I've ever seen it.
They're good at interference too.
He was going to your guy Galladay.
They didn't call that?
They did.
He might as well give him his wallet back too.
Jesus. So let's. He's only got one catch still. Jesus.
Are you serious? So you haven't taken the lead?
No, I'm still losing. So I'm gonna take the Bucs on the road. I just think they get back on track. I do like what the Colts are doing though. I if they win, that'd be cool. But I'm just gonna take the Bucs.
I'm taking the Colts. I think that's a much better team. They're at home.
My Colt impression.
That was pretty good. Better than the Dolphin last year.
Willie, who do you like?
Buccaneers.
Going with the good old horseshoes.
Okay. Even. Pick them. Straight up pick them. Panthers at Dolphins.
Oh, God.
Who do we like here? You got Tua versus Cam.
Is Tua going to play?
I wonder if it's the first time in history 2 3-name quarterbacks, 2 3-letter quarterbacks, 3-lettered first-name quarterbacks face each other.
Cam?
Cam and
Tua,
Tua.
yeah,
look
there's
that
gotta be
up.
something there.
Be a fun fact.
Sure.
It'd be like Josh Allen intercepting Josh Allen, and then Josh Allen sacking Josh Allen, and then Josh Allen recovering a fumble off from Josh Allen. Sorry, I'm
Or
taking the
Cooper Rush on a touchdown to
Amari
Kupp,
Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
and then Cooper Cup danced,
And or Andy Dalton throwing a touchdown to Dalton Schultz.
and then I'm taking the Panthers.
Willie?
Panthers.
I'm going to take the Dolphins for Ed.
I'm going to take it for
Is that a turkey?
It's Thanksgiving.
The
Come on.
Miami turkeys are
No,
playing
it's
this
Thanksgiving. I was just doing that. I just randomly do that this week
Hey,
usually.
is Carl the turkey here?
week. Come on, Galladay, give me a ball.
Oh,
So anyway, next up, Patriots -6 at home to the Titans. I'm going to take Tennessee. That's a lot of points. I don't know who's going to win it.
That
but
is a
I'm
lot of
I'm
points.
taking Tennessee.
I'm going with Bill Belichick because he's a smart man and knows how to coach.
God, a
hey, as
home-
long as it
home game.
rains, doesn't rain, I'll go with the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I'm sticking with them.
Okay.
Can't believe it, but yeah, they're playing so well.
Eagles -3.5 at the Giants. Ooh, that's an interesting game. Those NFC East games are slobber knockers usually.
Right.
Slobber
knockers.
knockers.
So what do you think?
Holy
-3.5.
I'm gonna take the slobber knocking Eagles.
The Eagles. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Eagles
I'm going to take the Giants
because they have the prettiest helmets.
Jacksonville, Atlanta. That should be tickets you don't want. Atlanta at Jacksonville.
I wouldn't mind being in Jacksonville right
Good
now.
call. Good call. -1. The Falcons giving 1. So it's basically a pick 'em. So who do you like?
I'm taking just the beach town of near the beaches of Jacksonville
The
Beach.
next team to go to play in London.
Jacksonville? That's who you
Yeah,
taking?
Jacksonville.
I'm going to take the Falcons. I think Matt Ryan and Cal
Rallies the
Pitts,
troops.
Cal Pitts have a big day.
The Jaguars suck,
So do the Falcons.
but the Falcons are better.
Okay, and how about the Jets +3 at the Texans -3?
Who the hell put this schedule together? Jesus.
Is this April Fool's Day? Well,
Really?
I don't know how is it -? Shouldn't it be a pick 'em?
I would think that'd be a pick 'em.
I'm going to take the Jets because the Jets are going to go in that. The Houston's going to be still popping champagne from their win last week at Texas or Tennessee. And
Popping tags.
J-E-T.
I'm taking the Jets. Taking the Jets. Yep.
Yeah, what do you do there? I'm going to take the Texans actually because they're home.
I'm going Texans home because they learned how to win last week.
Chargers go to Denver coming off a bye. The Broncos -1.5.
That's
Chargers
all they're
at Broncos.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's Chargers all the way. I got them easily.
I'm taking the Broncos to win that game.
Woo.
How
Your
about,
1.5.
how about you, Willie?
Chargers.
Chargers. The Rams visit the Packers. Packers -2 at home right now. As long as Rodgers' toe holds up.
The turf worse than turf toe.
Yep.
I haven't taken the Packers in 4 weeks now,
Well, that was a mistake. They were a couple
and
weeks
they're 2-2.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Packers this week. I just think that I'm taking the Packers. I'm not going to say anything else.
I'm going Rams. They have to. This is like a must win for them as well.
I'm going with the Rams because Cooper Kupp is going to have a big day.
Cooper
like
Kupp.
Adam Thielen did.
I'm taking the Bucs tonight by 60.
What's final?
They're playing right now. 64-110 is the score.
We have the 110.
First quarter.
Come on, this isn't Ohio State, Michigan State.
So Vikings +2.5 at the 49ers. Rematch of last year's playoffs, right? Or 2 years ago, right?
Two teams that are starting to both finally play really well.
Mhm.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I'm taking the home team, 49ers.
I think Zimmer's wife must be like promising him stuff.
This is how I'm taking the 49ers like this.
We'll take the Vikings.
I'm going to take the Vikings too. Skull.
Don't ever say that.
Don't scold
Do you
me.
know that stadium is on Chicago Avenue?
Is it really?
Yeah, there's so many weird things about the Vikings, and like there's just those little weird. I wish I remember.
What's the cross street, Detroit?
I don't know. that building that they built, which is beautiful, is a bird killer. I mean, it like by the metric ton, they clean up dead birds every day because it's all that clear glass. It's just like
That'd be
dumb are
terrible
they?
walking in the stadium.
Here the birds are talking to each other. Bam! What was that?
It's like watching WKRP in Cincinnati. I didn't know turkeys could fly.
But yeah, it's on Chicago Avenue. That's just so funny.
Miguel's back.
Miguel's back?
Yeah.
All right.
There
Hey,
he is.
Miguel.
Said howdy, fellas.
Is he better than Kenny Galladay?
So
Hey, Miguel.
not funny. So next up, Browns
You
minus
laughed. What are you
Browns
talking about?
Browns plus 4.5 at the Ravens. And I don't know if you guys saw a story. I forgot about Lamar Jackson. They don't know what he has.
Does he know what he has?
They don't know.
He went to Louisville to watch his number get
Louisville.
Louisville to watch his number get retired. And he's been sick ever since.
and it's not COVID. It's not. It's just like something he
called-
can't get his energy back.
It's a white trash virus.
No.
What?
What are you talking about?
Hillbilly.
Jeez. I thought Ed was
Have you
bad.
been to Louisville? It's a nice city.
It's okay. Kind of
It's a
scary.
lot of whiskey.
West Virginia is the one you got to
Whiskey.
worry about.
A lot of hot chicken.
Hot chicken and whiskey.
That chicken was awesome.
So what do you guys like in that game? Browns getting 4 or the Ravens
That's a
giving
tough
4,
game,
or
man. That's
vice
really
versa?
tough. Because what's Lamar going to be like?
I'm going with the Browns. I think they run the ball well that day.
I'm going with
I think it's low scoring. If Lamar don't play, I'm going with the Browns, but I'm not changing it.
Ravens.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Ravens.
And that's Sunday night. That's Sunday night football. Even Cleveland at Baltimore. Ugh. And Monday night football is a matchup for the ages. Seahawks minus 2.5 at the football team, and I'm taking the football team
So
plus
am
a
I.
2.5. Tyler Heineke.
Washington.
Yep. Washington. Don't forget to save your picks, fellas. Well, who you
Saving it
taking?
right now?
I'm gonna take Washington in our nation's capital.
We said, "How are you, Miguel?" And he said, "I'm better than Nagy," with a laughy face.
I saved my picks. Did I do it last week? Because I don't think I did.
I don't know.
It's been a shit show.
Yeah, let me see standings. Jordan Love has 44 wins. Willie has 48. I 61, and Ed has 65 total this year.
Not 69.
No, not yet.
Hey, well, we're talking about how good the Bulls are. The Bulls are losing to the Pacers
That was
right
like an
now
hour ago.
with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 104-73.
It happens. Bad
Yeah, I
nights
mean,
happen.
Sorry.
You
Levine, you know,
I mean, the
Levine,
Bucs
Levine, I
lost
don't
game
know.
1 in the Eastern Conference Finals by like 70.
yeah.
They won a title. So I mean,
The Bulls.
Suns in 5.
Suns are on fire right now.
10 straight.
12
12 in a row.
13,
12 in a row.
12. Shut
12.
the front door.
12 was last night. Yeah.
Should we have
Maybe
that?
they won 13 now. I don't know, but they are 12 or 13. They got a lot.
Should we have that pumpkin pie cookie and start talking about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a pumpkin pie cookie. Pass it around. We'll talk about our favorite. We got in our week of the snake draft. We start bringing it back for the holidays. It's our gift. It's the gift to you. The
gift that keeps on giving.
All year round,
okay, I got to grab a piece of cookie. Oh, they're getting
like
mushy.
a jelly of the
Okay.
month.
That's what she said.
And then so we're eating a pumpkin pie cookie and we're talking about our favorite sides.
Oh my gosh.
Sides or anything that goes with Thanksgiving. Desserts, anything you like to eat on Thanksgiving. Your favorite ones. We'll start with the young guy here since he's
Not the turkey.
turkeys. We're all gonna eat turkey, right? Well,
Not me.
no. So, Jace, go ahead. What are your favorite sides? Your first one. Your one. You start.
Some good old mashed taters.
Mashed potatoes. I like them done. What do you like in them?
Some cheese and bacon.
Oh my goodness,
My gosh,
it's incredible. It's like this. Oh, you need this recipe for pumpkin pie in a cup right here, Willie.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome. Pumpkin pie in a cup.
Like they're just gonna give up that recipe.
Just go ask them. They'll tell you.
No, there's a TikTok that steals all the recipes.
He stole mine because there's nothing better than mashed potatoes to go with your turkey with gravy, but green bean casserole.
With the old.
And I make a mean.
Do you put the onions on it?
No, I do like buttery Ritz crackers.
Oh, you don't
yeah.
do the French onions?
Good
Oh,
for you,
French
man.
onions are awesome. You like French onions?
Yeah.
No, gross.
What are you talking to?
You're fake.
I don't care.
Mm.
They're like weird to me.
So mine is just
If you call them something else and didn't call them onions, I'd probably eat them.
French style green beans, obviously.
French fries.
I think there's a little sour cream in there, I believe. Butter, lots of butter.
Mushrooms? Fresh mushrooms?
No mushrooms.
Ooh, cut up fresh mushrooms in it.
I don't like mushrooms.
You don't like mushrooms in
onion. There's onion. I have onion in there.
Oh, well, he's out.
And then just the buttery, like just Ritz crackers, like the buttery crackers, just kind of spread around instead of that French onion, whatever, blah blah blah. But yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
a
make
good-
another observation. I'm sorry, that makes me mad. The one of the better teams in football just ran 2 screen passes in out of 3 plays. I don't think the Bears had one this year. Never mind. Let's move on.
They did actually yesterday.
No,
Touchdown.
not a screen pass. That was a wide receiver screen. That
Oh,
was a
you mean a
screen
straight up
to
screen.
the both plays for Fournette twice.
Yeah.
So effective plays.
Yeah,
Yes.
they got first down a lot of time. This time they got 4 yards, 5. But it's still a play. Go ahead, Willie. Sorry.
So we're talking about sides, and a lot of people like mentioned the mashed potatoes. So I'm one of these. I don't like to mix my food too often, but this is one food I will mix. I like to put corn in my mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And
I think the whole Thanksgiving
corn-
meal could get mixed, really, in a way. It just all
you could
mixes.
just make
in.
a big
Thanksgiving casserole.
frittata.
Pretty
Big
much.
frittata.
I mean, mine just gets all.
No, I guess I'll tell you after my Thanksgiving day after thing I make.
Seven layer
Oh
Thanksgiving
no!
dip.
You told us last
I'll
year.
tell
It
you-
sounded
I'll tell you-
awesome.
I'll tell you
Yes.
again. I'll give
Give
you
us
guys
the recipe.
I'll give you a
Yes.
recipe. It's good. My first pick here is, you guys haven't said it, but it's a very important part of the day, is gravy.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Well,
No. You said you didn't say
No,
gravy.
fine.
well, you have to have the mashed potatoes.
Loophole.
We're working
Loophole.
up to it. We're working up to
Whatever.
it.
Gravy.
Yeah,
I'm
gravy.
I'm topping
If
it.
you
Yeah.
hadn't said it, I was going to say
I'm
it.
topping after. Okay. And my second favorite, you said corn. I don't know. There's a lot of few things. You know what I like? Stuffing. I mean, who doesn't like stuffing? And especially I like a good. Put a little hot Italian, Jimmy Dean's hot Italian sausage in it, or some hot.
I like
Italian
a good stuff. If somebody actually goes through the process of making a good stuffing that they have a recipe for, then I like it. Like stovetop.
Oh no, I make
Stovetop?
stuffing.
If you have a good recipe,
Yeah, I
I'd actually like that.
I make my own,
Yeah, because
and I'm making a. Well, I'll wait till after. Go
What
ahead.
is stuffing?
It's just bread.
Just cut it. It's like
And I-
croutons, right?
Herb bread.
can you have both mashed potatoes and stuffing?
Oh yeah,
okay,
of
all right,
course.
fine,
And
that's
you
fine.
douse them in
I'm glad
gravy.
you said
Yeah,
that. I'm glad you
gravy.
said that.
So when I make gravy for like things, I make like a quart of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to make
Pennzoil.
and then you put it on all that stuff. What, taking a break?
Malfunction.
No. So how much? Wait, how much gravy you make?
I make a bunch of it.
That's
So-
what she said.
He said something
Hey,
about
hey,
he
hey,
takes a
hey.
5-gallon drum.
Run, Tom, run.
So
Where you at?
did you said gravy? Oh, you're talking about how much?
Yeah, the gravy. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you gotta make lots of gravy.
So what is your other?
my
thing?
my next one.
Yeah.
Did you take two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gravy.
No, stuffing and gravy.
Oh yeah,
Stuffing
stuffing,
gravy. Cornbread pudding.
Yeah.
It sounds
Corn
all-
pudding. Corn
that's-
pudding, basically what it is, but it's got some cornbread in it too. It is so good.
That sounds like something that old people eat.
I was gonna say, am I still allowed? I was just gonna say cornbread.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm saying corn pudding is mine. Corn
And
pudding.
I made it a long time ago. I should try to find the recipe again, but like I'm into like jalapeno cornbread.
Oh,
Or
nice.
put some
really-
even
yeah.
like green chilies in it too.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
nobody else who I'm eating dinner with on Thanksgiving will like that, other than maybe Jackson. Jackson, might.
Jackson's right.
But so I should look that up.
You
I
should.
mean, I already got the green bean.
All you gotta
casserole
do
I
is
gotta
just
make.
dump green chilies. A thing of green
Are
chilies.
you having
in
it at
it.
your house Thanksgiving?
It's next door. So all I do is walk across the yard with my platter of green bean casserole.
That's all you have to make.
That's all I make. Oh, I'm gonna make cookies this year. I'm gonna make. We'll get to dessert. Are we doing desserts in this?
This be part of
It's
it,
all
yeah.
part of the
Okay.
sides, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said,
I said just cornbread in
Okay.
general. In
Okay.
general, yeah.
Jace,
Mac and cheese,
Good call. I like that.
and what's your other one?
pumpkin pie.
Oh,
Oh, that's good. Okay, I guess I might go dessert. My sister-in-law makes like they're not. We don't do pumpkin pie, but she does these like pumpkin treats. They're like almost like a cake in a way that's just all pumpkin flavoring, like the pumpkin pie.
sounds like she's phoning in a little bit.
They're really good.
Are they?
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
I'm gonna
believe
go this pumpkin pie treat shit that she makes. Willie?
I'm going with roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
With a balsamic
Stop
glaze.
freaking
on it.
talking dirty to me. I love Brussels sprouts.
Oh, roasted, a little crispy.
Yeah, my
and,
gosh.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. I've never looked at you this way, Willie.
Like the way Scott's looking at me in that picture.
My gosh. Willie, will you give me a ride home? Scott, no.
Only if I remember.
Scott, I'll try.
Yeah.
That was the dialogue in that picture.
How about and I like this. It's good. A little bit on the side. You have to have some, and I think it's cranberry sauce. It's,
Oh yeah, like
Real
homemade.
cranberry,
yeah,
Or do
real.
you want the gel?
No, you take the cranberry, you put them in a little sugar, you take them, they pop. Even add a little orange juice to them sometimes.
Orange
Yeah,
juice,
There's gotta be
zest.
orange in there.
Orange
Yeah,
zest.
orange zest. Yep.
Yeah, a little bit of orange, just a splash of it, not a lot. You don't go crazy with it.
Mhm.
Now my last one is just basic, good old rolls, man. Just some nice, good buns on the side. Rolls, something. Buns, like,
That's what she said.
good old buns.
She's got big butts. Forget it.
So yeah, those are yeah. Willie,
Do we
So
settle
you said rolls. I'm going with biscuits because I had Tony bring down Tana and Carl's cheddar biscuits, so I can have those for Thanksgiving
should
this
have me
year.
bring extras down, so I could have took some.
Holy crap! I should have
Never
thought about that. Yeah. But yeah, they had some. I'm like, yep, bring them on down here. They make a mean biscuit up there.
Mine is Goose Island Bourbon County Stout.
Right.
The kids love it.
Before and after.
You gonna be waiting in line to get that?
I'm not gonna. I don't wait in line.
No,
I did it a couple times. There's no way.
It shows up.
How
It'll be-
does Logan like the Goose Island with dinner?
He loves it. Loves it. It's his favorite.
Sleeping by 3.
Yeah.
Turkey and beer.
Just
Done.
like Dad.
Daddy, what kind of chocolate sauce you put on my ice cream?
Turkey and beer in the Raiders Cowboys game.
Tryptophan.
Guaranteed to fall asleep. Jace?
Kielbasa? Well, I don't like anything else on Thanksgiving, so
You don't like gravy?
Mozzarella sticks?
what?
Chicken tenders?
Not Thanksgiving.
Just any other time.
Portillo's French fries?
That was your favorite.
But did you dip your fries in your vanilla shake or no?
No, not at Portillo's.
Oh, okay.
It's Wendy's.
Wendy's, okay.
Yeah, why not?
I
don't get that.
Yeah.
You have nothing else?
No, not really.
Okay, he's giving up on his last.
If you were to have,
He's gonna let the one be auto picked.
right, yeah, he gets the auto pick on
Well,
that
it's
for
better
sure.
than me taking an extra pick.
Oh
Which I haven't done in over a year now. By the way, Scott's done it a couple times.
no!
Yeah.
I didn't.
Are we done?
I did it on purpose.
You got
honorable
two more?
mentions. Go ahead. I'm done. Yeah, I did mine.
Honorable mention, the brandy old fashioned.
There you go.
Yeah.
A drink of Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm gonna go with
What?
Where'd you hear that?
From one of your guys' shows. Ed
Jeff-
said it.
Ed said it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Did he really?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
fine.
it makes sense now.
I'm not making that during the holidays.
It's the
this year.
chair.
It's the
chair.
chair, yeah.
Something on it.
Miguel said, "Good old ham makes a huge difference."
ham.
Just
I like ham at Christmas, but yeah. I mean, I do like ham.
We are having the honey baked ham and the honey baked turkey at the doing it easy way at the Wilson Ranch.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. What else? Anything else? What do you think?
Apple pie. My dad makes a mean apple pie, so
In a brown
I'm looking
bag.
forward to that.
Brown bag.
No, he doesn't do that. No.
I'm making the apple pie cheesecake that we talked about. Come
Yeah,
on.
that sounds good.
Nope. No Galladay.
No
yet.
Galladay.
This
You
is-
need Galladay one catch
one
to
more
win this
catch.
game.
One more catch. Yuck. I make. Did I say I'm making an apple pie cheesecake?
You just did.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
so
said
that's
that.
awesome.
I'm gonna make oatmeal raisin cookies,
Ooh.
All right.
which I love.
Should
I
make
mean,
those Heath chip ones. Those are good too.
the ones I made, the bourbon ones. Yeah, I think I made them last. I'll make those at Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Make rum balls and give them to the kids. You know,
sweaty balls. How
That's
about
what she
that?
said.
peach fetty.
Peach
Sweaty.
sweaty balls.
Peach shreddy balls.
Your balls are so moist.
So what's going to be our drink for the month of December? Booze?
Is
or-
it December?
No, we're
I
doing
thought December was
cocktail-
cocktail month.
cocktail.
Cocktail month.
Cocktail,
Yeah, we
okay,
got
all
4
Yeah.
shows in the month.
And let's try to do something totally different than we did last year, if we can remember. No idea.
Me and you're not going
I
to.
know-
We're
I
not
know-
going to do the.
Willie and I had bourbon in a bourbon barrel aged. Barrel
He's having a
aged
stroke.
stout. Yeah, I'll be all right. It's kind of like that picture. Which one? I have no idea.
Yeah. I didn't do my top 3, bottom 3.
No.
I got a couple things.
Let's
Bottom
start,
3.
Start
Okay.
the show over.
My bottom 3 are the Bears, Jacksonville Lions. My top 3 are the Cardinals, Green Bay, and Tampa Bay's back in. So
How was that?
Just because that pick.
He just threw it right at the. He threw it right at the lineman.
he
Was-
didn't throw it at Kenny Galladay, did he?
So if the Lions
gosh,
or
if
the
you don't
Bears
win-
win, do they get out of the bottom 3?
No.
Yes.
All
Winner of
right,
that
all right.
game gets out.
They get out of the bottom 3. Okay.
I'll yep.
Who was your third in the bottom?
Bears,
Lions?
Jacksonville Lions.
Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah, I have to get. I take Texans out.
Well, yeah.
Big
I mean,
road
they're-
win, man. It's a
And
big,
I think a few people picked them this week. Didn't you pick the Texans this week?
oh, I
'Cause they're
did.
Jets. So with Jets, right?
Yeah, I think so. I
If they
think.
win, they're not going to be in the bottom 3.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
we talked about Dion. I brought that up.
You're a most underrated player.
Oh yeah, most underrated player. Who do you guys got for most underrated player? Eric, go ahead.
I picked the all-time way, and this is a homer pick for me. And I know I've touted about it on the show before, but the fact that this guy's not in the Hall of Fame it makes me sick. Probably the greatest all-purpose, all-pro safety of all time, all-decade team of the '90s. 38 interceptions, 20 and a half sacks, 721 solo tackles from the safety position, and created the Lambeau Leap. And the Packers don't even respect this guy because they built a statue outside of Lambeau Field, and he's not even in the statue. It's just a bunch of fans that you could jump in there and take a picture of the Lambeau Leap. So Leroy Butler, to me, is the most underrated player that I could think of. Just the fact that I mean, he was great, but he's not in the Hall of Fame. He doesn't really get that same kind of respect as some of the other great safeties of all time. But that's my guy.
Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, that's a
Cortland
good one.
Sutton.
Yep. Just signed a big extension deal for him.
Okay.
I'm going recent. So I'm going to say Chandler Jones.
Good one. I'm gonna go with a homer pick. Also, I'm gonna go with we can do some honorable mentions, obviously, but I'm gonna go with Lance Briggs.
Great player.
Yeah, underrated. I don't know much talked about him because Urlacher was there.
Mhm.
You know what? I forgot to do this. So you guys, honorable mentions. I do have some on the site. I forgot to tell you guys. So we have a few that comments on here. So you guys got honorable mentions at all? While I'm looking.
I actually just thinking about, and it's not an underrated player, but he's a player that we didn't think would be that great this year that's playing right now, Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
He's had a great season. He's basically been the premier back for the Bucs. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's just going to get lost in the shuffle with Ronald Jones and whoever else. But I think he's been a little bit underrated this year.
Chris Klein said Mercedes Lewis and also Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp. Jeez.
Not this year.
Could he be an MVP candidate?
Yeah, I think you
His
have to
numbers are
consider
incredible.
Yeah, you have to consider him for sure.
Yeah, I believe he. I think he can be. I have a bunch here too. The Bulls fans tonight were chanting "Fire Nagy" at the bowl game.
Is that right?
Wow, oh, that's not good. A couple people.
I can't.
Dan Kluch said Debo Samuel right now. Jim Barrett said James White. That's a good pick. I like the James White pick. Also, John Boyle said Devin Hester. Bob Michael said Fred Taylor. John Boyle also said Tom Rathman. David Edwards said Tom Brady. I think he's just that good that he's still underrated. Doug Estevanic said Tom Waddle. Dan Shess said Matt Suey. Brett Doroff said all time he thinks Maurice Jones-Drew for him, and then currently his Kirk Cousins he puts out there. Brett DeRusse says Austin Eckler, and Brian Garut says Paul Ott Caruth. So
I thought I was going to say Ray Cruz.
Paul Ott Caruth.
So that's all I.
I honorable mention for me, like Terry McLaurin. I mean, he's not the first pick you're going to take up there, but this guy always seems to show up.
How about like a guy like Steve Largent?
Oh yeah,
I know he's a Hall of Famer, but
right
before that, he was just that guy that would catch. I mean, he was. I don't know. It was.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, if we were talking Hall of Famers, like you could say Dan Fouts.
Yeah, there you go.
But he's also a Hall of Famer at the same time.
And it's tough. But I can't think of many other guys. There's a lot, and I got a lot of guys.
If we did, this was a good topic because if you did overrated, it's easier. I think there's a lot of overrated.
Probably a guy like Austin Eckler right now. I just want to say that.
Yeah,
someone did say that.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
What about the fullback for the 49ers? What the hell is his name?
Kyle.
Juszczyk, yeah. Because you know what? To me, that's like the most.
How about Richard from the Ravens?
There you go.
There's not a lot of fullbacks right now.
Fullbacks are always like the underrated people. With I mean, even think with some of the
Packers kept them alive for a while, but now they don't even bother anymore.
Yeah,
not under LaFleur.
Yeah. So a lot of underrated players out
John Kuhn.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Anybody else guys pops up on you?
Jace Cavelli.
You got Levante David. Sort of forgotten about down in Tampa.
Anything else? Anybody else? No.
I'm good.
Nope. We got some Would You Rathers here again.
I've got some dad jokes for you. So
give me a number between 1 and 99.
69.
That's probably already been picked.
Yeah,
it's already been picked.
Yep, it's gone.
43.
43. Would you rather live in the Pokemon universe but only be able to catch one Rattata, or live in the Harry Potter universe but be a squib?
Harry Potter.
I can't remember what a squib was.
Must be not cool.
Potter.
I liked Harry Potter.
Wow. Pick another number.
22.
22.
Harry Potter.
Would you rather lose access to a smartphone for a year and get a 10% raise at work, or keep your smartphone and have the same salary?
10%. I'd just keep it.
That's what the John Deere employees just got.
10% raise?
10% raise going on strike.
Just keep the smartphone.
I'm getting a job at Don Deere then.
Don Deere.
John Deere.
And okay, go ahead. Well, give us some dad jokes. I'll go back.
All right. My cookie stuck to it. How many South Americans does it take to plug in a light bulb?
I don't know.
A Brazilian.
Speaking of, I just got a haircut this weekend. Anyway.
Oh. Did you get the Brazilian?
Go ahead. Anymore?
Yeah, I got both of them.
Okay, go ahead.
What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed?
Oh, sheet. I got it right.
You got it right.
Yeah!
Nobody's ever gotten one of these right.
Hey, after the divorce, my dad ended up just how he has his dessert with no custody.
No, they only you get it right. You don't get to ring the bell. Hey, don't touch the bell.
He's gonna
That's
put it.
Scott's bell.
He's gonna put like a little electric charge on it. Next time he touches it, he's gonna set it over by him going. You got another one? Yeah. Do you guys remember that joke I told you about the chiropractor?
Yeah, like it was yesterday.
It was like about a week back.
Okay. Oh,
they tell that one at Disney, that whatever show that we always go to.
it's probably the is it
Hoop-de-doo review.
Oh, I thought it was the.
She's like, I got a week back, and she's like, when did that happen? About a week back. So no,
I thought it was the Monsters Inc. show. That's always funny.
That's funny. My father-in-law got picked. He was.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah.
And I wasn't there, but he was that guy. You know how she does
yeah.
it. You know, and then they'll spotlight him. That guy.
No, they she kept on me because in my goatee. She's like, "Oh, look at you, Mister." What'd she call me?
I don't remember.
Mister whatever. And then it kept coming back, and then we got that guy.
That guy.
Also, at the Blue Man Group, the guy spit the food in my hand.
Oh yeah.
What was that? And if I was on my,
It was cheese.
It was years ago. Now I was like you ever see Blue Man Group?
No.
Oh, you never seen it? Oh, it's incredible. You ever seen it? Oh, I guess Eric's gonna choke.
I've seen highlights.
Oh, it's great. Go see it. You get a chance.
It's a good
Awesome. But they spit these like wads of stuff in each other's mouth and catch it, and they do tricks with it. It's weird because they go back. Well, then he comes out and they catch it and he spits it in my hand. I'm standing there. If I was thinking, I would have threw it in my mouth.
Oh,
I wouldn't have cared. Whatever. Whatever. But I did.
what was it? Like a cheese? You said?
it was like it looked like
HIV positive.
gum or something. It was weird. It was like I don't know what it was, but it was weird.
Where'd you see them? Vegas?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Prior Street Theater. Yeah, you got to go
sure.
there. Go see him there. That's
Okay.
the original building. Yeah.
What is Moby Dick's dad's name?
Mr.
Papa
Dick.
Boner.
These are dirty jokes, Jason. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, a family show. Knock it off.
Why is it rated explicit?
Explicit? I don't know, Maleficent.
Explicit?
No more
Explicit.
Boulevard Brew for Jace.
Go ahead. What's yours?
A book just fell in my head. I only have myself to blame. Did you know you should never brush your teeth with your left hand? A toothbrush works much better. Boom, boom.
Nice.
Do not touch must be a terrifying thing to read in Braille.
Wow.
Marvel should really use the Hulk for more advertisement. He's like a huge banner.
Wow.
It's getting icy in here.
Yeah.
Tip your waitresses. Tip your
Did
waitresses.
you guys know that Shannon and I
Turn
just
out the
adopted?
lights. The party's over.
Did you guys know that Shannon and I just adopted a daughter of a clown? They have some
Really?
really big shoes to fill.
My gosh. I thought you were telling a real story there.
I was like, wow.
Hey,
scared
did
me.
you know, according to a recent survey, 6 out of 7 dwarfs are not happy.
Scott's just looking at him because there's
He's like waiting for the punchline.
one of the dwarfs is named Happy,
Okay.
and then the others
That's
have
even
different.
better. Ding ding.
The others have different names.
Okay. Don't touch the bell. I got would you rather another one. You guys want to hear one?
55.
Would you rather be a millionaire or live in the world of Harry Potter?
Live in the world of Harry Potter.
Harry Potter easily. $1 million is not even a lot of money these days.
Yeah, but why would you want to have to fight wizards and stuff?
Oh, because we could fight wizards and stuff.
Exactly.
And,
Wow.
and then Hermione.
This the
I mean, the grown-up one.
Oh, not the 12-year-old when it first came out. I'm hoping you were talking about the grown-up one.
Yeah.
When I was 12, it'd be fine.
Willie's got what do you got there, Willie,
Well,
for us?
I do have this day in sports.
Oh yeah, just go ahead.
Oh,
This day's
sure.
sports,
There we
yeah.
go.
So on this day in sports in 1917, which I remember pretty well, the National Hockey League was officially formed in Montreal, Canada.
Montreal, they call it.
Montreal.
La Habitats.
That's right, the Habitats.
Huh?
In 1957, my good friend Mickey Mantle wins the AL MVP for the second time.
Okay.
You go to school with him?
He cheated off me, so
He was pretty good.
in 1986, what did Mike Tyson do?
Bit someone's ear.
No.
Nope.
He got knocked off by Buster Douglas.
86. He won his first fight.
He became the youngest heavyweight.
Ding, ding, ding.
I think he was like 20 years and 7 months.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. It's pretty crazy.
I can feel it coming in the air.
Oh, no.
That's right.
Come. Okay.
1986, Edmonton Oiler Wayne Gretzky becomes the 13th NHLer to score 500 goals. In 1989, what did Kirby Puckett do?
Hit a home run.
He retired.
He signed a contract for
It was the most ever at the time.
Yep.
How much was it?
$3 million per year.
Wow.
I kind of remember that.
And then in 1991, 2 years later, the Knicks paid Patrick Ewing a record. How much for
10 million.
5 million.
18.8.
Oh, well,
So-
9 million a year.
Yeah, that's legit.
1996, O.J. Simpson takes a stand as a hostile witness in the wrongful death lawsuit filed against him, saying it's absolutely not true. And then what did Tiger Woods do in 2006?
He won 2006 on this day.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I don't know if it's this day, but
Got a DUI.
Back
oh
then,
no,
back
he backed out of his driveway and took a driver into the windshield
not that
from his
good.
wife.
He won a 7th straight PGA Grand Slam.
This late in the year?
This is
2006.
November. He won his last win was the. What, that doesn't make any sense in November.
Well, you got to think back 2006. They did things a little differently.
Yeah, but not that different.
Not that different, maybe. Maybe they did that year because they had COVID.
That was SARS.
2016, the Golden Knights is revealed as the Las Vegas NHL expansion team's name.
I have one. This day in the history of the world, the first national live sniping range was down in Texas. John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
It's not funny.
Too early.
I'm trying to think, what do I have here? I've had this for like 3 weeks here. We almost done with the show. We can wait.
Yeah, using
No,
that. Yeah.
We'll talk about it after.
Closing thoughts.
Yeah.
So what? Let's go to closing thoughts. Eric, what are your closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts are just on a sad. I mean, obviously, my heart's out to the people in Waukesha and the victims and their families and all that's happened. And then on a good note, let's appreciate our families on Thanksgiving. Let's just sit down and listen to what they have to say, even your children or your elders, and just have a good Thanksgiving, eat well, and be merry, and let's just have a good holiday season.
Yep.
Be good. It's going to be better than it was last year, because last year they were telling you don't hang out with your family for Thanksgiving because you don't hang out with the elderly or whatnot. But I think most people are comfortable at this point now to do that. So I guess be thankful, right?
Heck yeah,
for what we have right now. I mean, it could be a lot worse, could be a lot in different, but worse situations. So
yeah.
Just happy Thanksgiving. Start your Christmas shopping, Black Friday, and just be safe. And go Bears.
Yeah. We have a good Thanksgiving, and let's all stop being so cynical about things. How's that sound?
I like that idea.
How's that?
Yeah.
So once again, Guys, thanks a lot tonight. Guys, you guys have a good Thanksgiving with your families, friends, whoever you're gonna hang out with. Jace, where are you going for Thanksgiving?
This house.
Oh, well, if we invite you.
You get the, you
Exactly.
get the note.
What if I don't
In your
get it?
mailbox?
What if I don't get it? What if I don't get invited?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, at the Culver's dumpster.
Well, you have a good Thanksgiving too, Scott. I hate goodbyes.
So once again, we are the Basement Benchwarmers podcast for Eric, Willie, and Jace who stopped by. Everybody should be back next week. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving and take care.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Let's give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels so